Hey there, welcome to another episode of the Digitally Overwhelmed podcast. I am so excited you're here. We are going to be talking about SEO for lawyers and how to have an effective SEO strategy, specifically if you are in the legal field. So if this is your first time listening to the podcast, welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. My name is Cynthia. I am the owner and founder of Digital Bloom IQ. And I specialize in helping visionaries with their SEO to get found and to just change the world by attracting more of the people who are already searching for them on Google and other search engines. So this topic has been a long time coming, and there's actually an accompanying blog post with this, which is on the site. It's called digitalbloomiq.com/SEO-for-lawyers. So definitely recommend you check that out if you're wanting to get more information. That blog post has a framework and also just additional complementary information that we will be talking about in this episode. So like I said, today we're going to be covering a simple SEO strategy specifically for lawyers. So whether you're a tax lawyer, criminal lawyer, there's all different types of lawyers, and we're going to be talking about what you want to be doing with your SEO to attract people who are looking for you. And I want to, clarify that this kind of strategy can work for other types of businesses, but it's designed for lawyers because of the type of services you provide and how people find you and how your clients find you online. So we're going to dive right in. The first thing you want to look at when you're looking at your SEO strategy are your directories and your ratings and reviews. So this is Google Business Profile, especially if you are tied to a specific geographic location or state or several states. But it's also about how people are leaving you ratings and reviews and how to automatically start to attract those ratings and reviews. So in terms of directories, we're talking about the Google Business Profile, your Yelp profile, just all sorts of different profiles, also specific legal directories and profiles. And so there's a way to not only optimize and make sure that you're set up correctly on these profiles, but also make sure you're on as many of them as possible. And so you can do this manually. There's also services, for example, here in my agency, we actually go out and look for directories and sign people up. And so this is a way to speed up that process because it can actually be quite time consuming to register and get verified on all of these. And so the more directories you are correctly on, and you want to make sure that your NAP information, so your name, your address, and your phone are exactly the same across all directories, the more exposure you get, the more leads. And it's as simple as that, right? So basically, the more places your business is registered, the more Google and other online search engines see you, and they recognize you as a business that's open, that's available, that's basically active. And so you want to be there. And then with the ratings and reviews, we don't want to be passive with that. We want to be actively asking our clients for these. And I know sometimes our services are sensitive. And so we need to think about when's the right time to be asking this. And then what are some ways we can automate this? So can we send an automatic email after they, finish working with us? Or can we have a sign if we have an office space? Can we just have a small sign that says in the waiting room that says, hey, I'd love to know your experience with working with us. So there's little things we can do so we don't always have to verbally ask. And we can give our clients really easy directions because we're all busy, but leaving a rating review is going to make a big difference in how you're showing up. Next up are our keywords and content. And so when I say keywords, these are words and phrases that our ideal clients are using. So for example, it can be a direct transactional search like tax attorney in Tucson, or it could be something like how to, get out of IRS debt. So that's for a tax lawyer, a tax attorney. So depending on where our clients are at, sometimes they are aware that they need an attorney or they need legal assistance. Sometimes they're not, right? So we want to target these phrases that are being used and make sure we're showing up. And so we're connecting with what our clients are already searching. And that's the beauty of SEO. That's the beauty of getting found in Google, is like we are pretty warm in terms of someone trying to hire us. And so if we can connect and show up on that first and even maybe second page of Google, we can not only attract that traffic, but also make sure that those visits turn into visitors because they're already ready to buy what we have to offer. Next is an optimized website. So kind of connecting with what I was saying in the last point is we're attracting people, we're connecting with our clients who are already needing our services. That's fantastic. But what's happening when our contact form isn't working on our site, or we don't have like a clear button that says contact us or book with us. And so if we're making it hard for our clients to contact us, we're going to really kind of have a leaky bucket in terms of those opportunities coming in. So not only do you want to have a clear, what we call to action, but we also want to have other touch points on the site. So are we showing our expertise? Are we showing where we're legally qualified to speak to our legal expertise? What are our clients looking for on the site to confirm to them that they are here, we're here to serve them. So we want to make sure that we're not just using the keywords, but we're also have a site that's optimized, which basically means that we're turning those opportunities into sales. And this is a whole other thing that sometimes doesn't get talked about because we're so focused on attracting those leads and that traffic, but we're not actually looking at how is it converting, how is it turning into our clients, and how are we serving those clients. Next up is we have track and measure results. And this is a very, in our industry, in my industry, in digital marketing, the beauty is we can really look at using tools like Google Analytics and call tracking, seeing, where are our sales coming from and, what is turning the boat at the end of the day, right? So we need to be able to measure success, right? But we also want to do this because sometimes we're running experiments. Sometimes we're wanting to replicate something that worked really well. And it's not all about necessarily the ROI, although that's a big part of it, but it's also just having awareness around what's working, what's not working, because there is a formula here. There's kind of like a science to it, but there's an art to it too. And each legal website, your business is unique to you. And so we want to make sure that the strategy that we know works, that we're applying to your website is also has those small tweaks and has those like customization that's specific to your business and specific to your goals, to your desires, to your dreams with your business. So this is really important because if we don't have that awareness, we can't really make those changes because we don't know what's working, what's not. And the last thing, and this is so, so important, is we want to make sure that our search marketing strategy is integrated with the rest of our marketing. I see this happen with a lot of clients where they do SEO, it's going great, but they don't really know how it's connecting with maybe their email campaigns, or maybe they're doing Google ads, or maybe they're doing a little bit of social media or LinkedIn marketing. And it's all like disconnected. So in order for this to be successful and to be something that keeps working for you long-term, you want to have SEO integrated into the rest of your marketing campaigns and have it be a holistic campaign, right? So what does this look like? So for example, let's say we're attracting someone from Google and then we have them sign up for our legal newsletter, right? So they're not ready to buy, but they want to be in our world. Okay, so how are we making sure that what we're sending them through the newsletter is also getting them to come back to the site and helping them stay in our world, right? So there we have two different strategies that are working in tandem. Same thing with Google Ads. So if you're doing paid SEM, we can look at, okay, what are your keywords with SEO and how are we also learning from that with your paid ads? So we want to make sure that all this is working together and we have that high level vision because if they're doing things that are kind of opposite, it's not going to work. And even if something is working, let's say your SEO is working, it's like you could be leaving a lot of opportunities and money on the table because it's not integrated. So these are the 5 components of an SEO strategy as a lawyer that I think would be really, really helpful. And like I said, on the blog post, on the site, digitalbloomiq.com/SEO-for-lawyers. I have a few other resources that I'd love to share with you because I have a lot of podcast episodes and some of them go into these in more depth. So for example, there's one specifically on that first point with Google Maps. I have a few on the keywords and content and so on and so forth. So I'm going to be sharing kind of like, if you want to go deeper into each of these, I have episodes specifically in this. So it's like a little bit of a mini course that I built for you on the site, which is kind of cool. And of course, if you're interested in working with us, I'd love to help you get found. I'd love to help you grow your business, grow your legal practice, just connecting with people who are already looking for your legal services and just really build something that can be so stable for years to come. And that's the beauty of SEO. Our clients invest time, energy, money now that then keeps serving them, not just this year, next year, but like 5-10 years in the future. And that's what a lot of our clients come to us with that information. All right. Well, I hope you have a great day and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.